You're right for sure. It is one of the safest places in Southeast Asia, but I want to say this. Southeast Asia is way safer in most parts, I'm going to qualify, than Australia. I would much rather be in Southeast Asia than in Australia or the UK or the US. There is a big misconception about Southeast Asia that they think it's dangerous. It's further, I can't think of anything further from the truth. I would much rather walk around here at night time in Southeast Asia, and nowhere in Malaysia especially, than walk around my hometown at night. Not only is there less chance of getting mugged and whatever, I just feel safe and secure here. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't know what it is, whether it's the community environment, whether there's people who are held accountable if they do crimes like that. But I've been traveling now for 2 years with my family, and that's 2 kids and a wife, and we've never had a single issue where we felt unsafe here in Southeast Asia. And we've been all over Southeast Asia. Some places good and some places not so good. Whereas in Mandurah, where we lived in Australia, there was always fights, there was always crime, there was always people just randomly yelling on the street, screaming off the top of their lungs, at random people walking past, people that are drunk, throwing bottles and crap like that. That never happens here. And I think common sense prevails too. As you can see, we don't wear any rings, we don't wear any jewelry, so we don't make ourselves a target. But it's a good point. Malaysia is very safe, Thailand's very safe, Philippines is safe, Vietnam is safe, Southeast Asia is safe. Can I say that? Can you say that about the West? And can you say that about Australia, the UK, Canada? Yeah, in some places, of course. There's some places in Western Australia where you can walk down the street at 2 a.m. and you're perfectly fine. But there's far less of those in Australia right now than there is, say, safe places in Southeast Asia. Let me know your thoughts on that, though. Do you agree with me? I think it's pretty safe to say that I think the general consensus is going to be exactly the same if anyone's traveled through Southeast Asia. But yeah, I remember when we were back in Australia, I was genuinely concerned for our safety. If we were out past, say, 9 o'clock at night, I was genuinely concerned about our safety. I think a lot of it has to do, now I think about it, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that stuff is just open for longer here. So there's just more people out and about. Like, you'll see families at 11 o'clock at night going and getting dinner here. Whereas in Perth, in Western Australia, where we're from, if it's 6:30 at night, there's literally no one around. The streets are dead. And that's in the CBD and stuff as well. So love to hear your thoughts on that, though.